Okay guys, welcome back. Today will be a little bit different to normal. I'm not doing any paddling today. Basically it's a spur of the moment thing and I thought I'd do this while I'm here. There'll be two spots today, both on the River Severn, you can see behind me here. This is at Crew Green. The other spot I'll give is Montford Bridge. And technically there'll be a third spot as well in Shrewsbury, but I'll cover that one properly probably in my next video. As far as rivers licences go, we don't need one for the River Severn. From Poole Quay, which is about 3 or 4 miles upriver from here, all the way down to Stourport. All in between Shrewsbury, Telford, Ironbridge, etc. That's no licence needed. Stourport to Gloucester, you need a licence. And then after Gloucester, because it's tidal again, you don't need a licence again. So River Severn, between Stourport and Gloucester, you need a licence, otherwise you don't. This river can get a bit fast in places, so if the water is high, it's reasonably high today to be fair. It's probably about 3/4 of a metre higher than normal. It doesn't look very fast at the moment, but it can get fast in places where it narrows down, so I would recommend at the very least a waist quick release belt. They're cheap to get, £10–20, attach around your waist, attach your leash to the back of it, and you're good to go. You get into trouble, pull the buckle, and it's off, and you're free to escape from the tide, the torrent, or the flow, whatever. There are some shallow bits in this river, especially when the river is pretty low. Oh, the wind is getting up. Hopefully my microphone isn't catching up too much. But yeah, there are shallow bits. You will need a river fin in places, ideally. If not, you just got to be very careful. Some places you will have to basically pick up your board and carry it over, because it will be too shallow even with a river fin to go over. So that is when it's at its normal height, which is about 0.2, 0.3 metres. Today it's about 0.8, 0.9 metres, so it's well over half a metre higher than normal, and it's pretty good level to be fair. It's not too fast, but it's just the wind, that's all. So some info on Crew Green. Well, there's parking, there's a large lay-by nearby. Well, it's just about 100 yards away from here, where I am now. It's free, obviously it's a lay-by, no toilets, but that is it. It can get a little bit busy in summer days. Today is obviously quiet, so it's good. There's a couple of ways to get down to the water. There's a dirt track or dirt ramp going down into the water. That's what the cows use to get their water. So it can be muddy. So there's either that way, or they've got some purpose-built steps, a small launch at the bottom. And as I said before, the river is about 0.8 of a metre high, so as you can see it is quite high to the top of the launch. Normally there's probably about at least half a metre gap between the top of there and the water. The only thing you need to watch out for on this launch here is over to the left of the launch. You can see a little L-shape underneath the water surface. That is a metal bar. There's a few coming up the side of the bank, and that is the one at the bottom under the water. The river's about 0.3 metres, that will be well out of the water, so you'll be able to see it easily. But just be careful of it when you come down, especially with an inflatable. You don't want to come down, put your board down and put it down on top of that. That was the only thing I would say about this launch spot. Otherwise, it's great. The actual place to paddle, it's good. You can only go about half a mile upstream without having to get off your board, pick it up and go to the next bit, but it's okay. It does get narrow upstream, so it can get quite strong a current. The River Severn just joins the River Severn about 300 yards up. You can see it from here. Downstream you can go about a mile, and then you get to a shallower and narrower bit where the river does speed up. So depending on the flow, it might be a little bit of a pain in the ass paddling back up the river if you want to go from here down and back up to here. It can be a bit of a pain, so ideally if you're coming here you just want to mess about in the water here, go up and down for the mile and practice your turns, practice your pivot turns, just mess around really. That's all I would suggest for here. Otherwise it's a great start-up point for going to Shrewsbury. From here Shrewsbury is about 22 miles via the river. A lot shorter without going along the river, but yeah, it's 22 miles in river length. There is a pub about 2.5 miles down the river, Royal Hill pub. It's a nice pub. I just noticed I've got cows behind me, they're coming towards me. Help. Yep, Royal Hill pub, 2.5 miles down the river. Nice pub, do food, great stop off point, just get off on the field next to it. Walk over the field and up to the pub. Great. Another 8 miles down, further down the road is Montford Bridge, which is another place where you can get on the river. Again, you can go upstream from there, you can go downstream from there, downstream all the way to Shrewsbury. Upstream, you can easily go 2.5, 3 miles without getting into any difficulty with shallow rivers there. So that's a nice place to launch. Pub in Montford Bridge is called Wingfield Arms. You can turn off the road by there, go around the back, and there's a large car park for the pub, which they don't mind you parking in. But you can also park in, there's a place next to it called Hire-a-canoe, and that is where the launch is. So you can park on the grass there. I'll just check with them first before you open the gate and go in. To launch from there, it's £1. It's all done by an honesty box. God, it's getting noisy here. Oh, it's these bloody cows. Let me just show you. Right next to me. Hello, moo cow. They're all coming over here to say hello now. Oh, here comes Bertie. Hello. Right, let's get on with this, shall we? Okay, where the hell was I? Do you mind if I carry on? Right, what am I doing? You're distracting me now. Yes, you are. Bugger off. Try to do a YouTube video here. Anyway, yes. Behind the pub, there's also a hire-a-canoe place. It's called hireacanoe.com, funny enough. It's a £1 launch fee. There's an honesty box on the gate for the entrance to there. Just put £1 in and away you go. Great stuff. There's a proper launch there. Nice new wooden one. There's a slope there as well. You can get off my camera. Wait, bugger off my camera. Don't lick it. Can you bugger off, girls, please? Right. Yep, there's a good... Oh, dear me, I've forgotten where the hell I was now again. There's a great launch. As I said, it's wooden, it's new, it's a flat launch, and there's a slope going down there for canoes as well. You can obviously hire stuff from there as well. I'm not sure the prices, but go into hireacanoe.com and they'll tell you there. From here, again, you can go all the way down to Shrewsbury, which is another 12 miles. So in total, from Crew Green to Shrewsbury is 22 miles. From Montford Bridge, it's 12 miles. You can do it all in one day-ish. depend on the flow of the water, how high it is. I'd recommend about the height it is today, not too much higher, or it'll get quite fast, and you don't know what else is going to be on the river. So about 0.81 metre high, you should be fine. There are buses. There are buses from Shrewsbury that go back to Montford Bridge and to Crew Green. I can't remember what they all are at the moment, but I think the one to Montford Bridge takes about half an hour, and no, one to Montford Bridge takes 15 minutes, and one to Crew Green takes half an hour. They're approximately every half hour during the week, and I'll put some examples of the bus times and where from on the screen now. So I suggest you pause this and have a good look, and always check again online, just in case there's no buses running that day or they've changed the times. There are no buses on Sundays. So yes, you can go from Montford Bridge and Crew Green all the way down to Shrewsbury, which will get out normally at Frankwell car park. I'll put the location on the screen now, and I'll do more on that location in my next video where I'll be leaving from there, and I'll show you. I'll try and get some paddling done as well. Sorry, I'm getting nervous again. The cows are wandering out. You haven't moved, have you? Go away. If you do use the car park behind the Wingfield Arms, I do recommend you go in, have a drink. It's a nice pub, have a drink, maybe have some food, just say thanks for using the car park. It's only a bit of politeness. If you don't want to get the bus back from Shrewsbury, you can park there, but it is paid to parking, and via, I think it's an app or something, and it's not cheap. So if you do want to park there, I would recommend parking there and making sure you finish on a Sunday, because it's free parking on a Sunday. The only other time it's free parking is after 6 p.m. in the weekends on Saturday. So after then it's free, and on Sundays it's free, but otherwise you have to pay, and it's not cheap, so bear that in mind. Well, I think that's it. I think we've covered it all. I'm sorry for being distracted by these bloody cows. They are moving off now, finally. Just as I finish, they start walking off. Buggers. But yeah, sorry for no paddling, but it's just a spur of a moment thing, this. So I always do this on my phone, so it's not so bad. But yeah. Okay, so thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm sure I've forgotten some stuff, so if you need to ask some stuff, please comment below and I'll do my best to answer it. And as for that, that's it really. Again, thank you for watching. Please give me some feedback, because it just encourages me to get out and do some more. So anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you again soon. I've just thought I'd add that just up the road from Crew Green, there's a village called Melverley. If you walk up there, or drive up there, it's about half a mile, take the first left there, drive down the road, you'll come to this place. It's a beautiful medieval church. I'm pretty sure this is the oldest one in the UK. It was built, I think, about 1406 or 1409, something around there. Not one nail in the place. It's all wood stakes, wooden dowels. Good details there. Give them a call, and I'll let you in. That's a shame. Before COVID, you could literally just walk in and have a look in there. But yeah, this is a beautiful old church. Over 600 years old. Still looks amazing. But yeah, if you're in the area packing up from Crew Green, give them a call before you leave and they'll be there to have a open it and let you in. And it is well worth it. As you can see, it's only small, but it is gorgeous inside. Anyway, that's enough of that little bonus. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye.